The drama surrounding Jay-Z being named in a Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit as a child rapist. You know that attention has been shifting from what are horrific allegations against Combs that has been going on both in the press and in legal fightings between Tony Buzbee, the attorney representing this alleged victim, and Jay-Z and Roc Nation, the entertainment giant that Jay-Z founded. Now, Tony Buzbee, already a prominent lawyer in Texas who represented accusers in cases against high-profile clients like NFL player Deshaun Watson, he burst onto the world stage really in October when he announced his intention of filing more than 100 civil lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs. And he also promised to name high-profile celebrities that he says were involved in the sexual assault and raping of both men and women.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
And I'll tell you what, Buzbee, true to his word, has filed more than a dozen individual cases on behalf of Jane and John Doe's. But the first celebrity to be publicly named in one of these complaints was Jay-Z, real name Sean Carter.
Wow, man.
Swift. Roc Nation, Jay-Z, they came out swinging, not only denying the allegations that Jay-Z raped a 13-year-old girl.
I mean, of course he's gonna fight back because, like, you know, apparently, like, the accusations that the accuser had against him, they were false. So Jay-Z and Roc Nation, you know, they count sitting back thinking like, y'all, you gonna slam my name, put dirt on my name, now everybody think I got a weird case. Nah, we ain't just finna just back down like that. We finna find something against you. You know, if they had to find anybody that, you know, who had somebody who was around him, they got something against him, you know, they were gonna make that happen. It ain't just gonna be a walk apart Jay-Z head. Nah, like, his team gonna fight back.
Back in 2000, but also confronting Tony Buzbee about what they say is alleged misconduct. We actually did a whole sidebar episode about the accusations that Buzbee committed ethical violations. You can check that out on our YouTube channel for the full story. But going back to this, on top of all of that, Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's lead counsel, filed a lawsuit against Buzbee and basically said that Buzbee had tried to extort money from his client, saying if Jay-Z didn't pay up, this lawsuit would be filed and his reputation would be ruined. But now I have another lawsuit to talk to you about. This new lawsuit that was filed against Roc Nation by one of Buzbee's former clients. And this accuses the media company of essentially, allegedly trying to buy him off. So the lawsuit claims that Roc Nation paid people to impersonate officials, use fake badges, and offer money to people who agreed to file lawsuits against Buzbee's law firm.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Again, now Jay-Z's number one enemy. We got our hands on this complaint that was filed in Harris County.
I can see it now. Jay-Z and his camp like, y'all know what? We just ain't finna let this slide. We're gonna call everybody, you know, you would have to pay them or what to come up with something against them. Like, you know, have you been around a person? If he did something weird, had you in a weird compromised position, whatever, and just find something against him and had this reverse back on him. Like, damn, like, but Jay-Z don't play the radio, but
Homie, don't play that.
yeah.
Texas, with a man named Gerardo Garcia as the plaintiff. And Garcia is a former client of the Buzbee firm who says he was approached at his home by some of these alleged bad actors. This lawsuit names multiple defendants, by the way. Marcy Bryan Croft, an attorney who works with Roc Nation, her law firm, MJ Legal, investigator Jessica Santiago, Roc Nation, and Quinn Emanuel Urquhart and Sullivan. This is the law firm that represents Jay-Z, often just referred to as Quinn Emanuel. Now, the lawsuit begins, defendants have conspired to obstruct justice by engaging shadowy operatives to illegally seek out more than 24 current and former clients of the Buzbee law firm to convince those clients to bring frivolous cases against the Buzbee law firm. Defendant Roc Nation is financing the effort. Its attorneys, Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel, are orchestrating the effort. Quite the accusations. And the complaint accuses the defendants of basically committing barratry. It's a legal term you might not have heard before, but it's the act of encouraging.
I need you to give me some money. Okay? I need you to give me like $5,
Firm sent demand letters to Sean Jay-Z Carter's attorneys in New York. The letters made no monetary demand. They only sought a confidential sit-down to discuss the client's allegations. Again, this is the client who claims that she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Combs. In response to the two letters, defendant Quinn Emanuel filed suit against the Buzbee law firm. This is that lawsuit that was filed by Sean Carter. This is the one where he says that he was extorted by Tony Buzbee. And this, by the way, he was first filed as a John Doe. We didn't know it was Carter yet. This was filed before he was officially named in this lawsuit that he allegedly sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl. Going back to the statement, it says, that suit alleged that the firm was trying to extort Sean Jay-Z Carter. That lawsuit was and is frivolous and will be dismissed. Several weeks later, the Busby law firm, on behalf of one of the clients who sent the demand letter, filed a lawsuit against Mr. Carter. At or around that time, defendant's conspiracy began. One such target of defendant's solicitation was plaintiff Gerardo Garcia. Mr. Garcia is a resident of Harris County. He was injured in a Jones Act lawsuit and hired the Busby law firm to represent him. His case was settled in 2020. He was happy with the resolution of his case and had no complaints with the Busby law firm. Nearly 5 years later, after his case had resolved, not seeking to hire a lawyer or file a lawsuit, Mr. Garcia was contacted out of the blue by 2 investigators. And investigators is in quotes here. This contact was an illegal solicitation and was made on behalf of and as part of a conspiracy involving defendants Croft, Rock Nation, and Quinn Emanuel. One of these investigators identified herself as Jessica Santiago. According to Garcia, 2 investigators came to his home and flashed him some sort of badge saying they were from, quote, the state, and they asked him about his 2020 settlement, wanting to know if he was happy with the result and asking to see the paperwork. They allegedly said that they could get him in touch with a private lawyer who could help sue the Busby firm and get him a lot of money. So what proof do Busby and his client have to back up these quite salacious allegations? Well, Busby says several interactions between his former clients and these alleged bad actors were caught on tape. Yeah, in fact, Busby shared a photo on Instagram of these 3 men standing on a front stoop in a neighborhood. In the caption, he said, investigators from New York have contacted many of our law firm's current and former clients.
I bet the judge was like, "Well, Tony Busby, what you got against him then?" "Well, I caught him on this picture of 4K. Giving up money, try to distort it, or some other crazy shit." But that's crazy though. Like, you folks going at it like, this probably could even violence. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's over. They see each other with this shit going back and forth. They know it comes to this. What you think? Okay, we finna see some other media people reaction to this case.
Apologize to Rock Nation as a staff, a record label, and a motherfucking company. I want to apologize to Jay-Z, Blue Ivy, the other 2. Is it 2? Beyonce's mama. I want to apologize to everybody that got any, except the sugar baby. What's that nigga name? Memphis Bleak. I seen you on Twitter, nigga. You a peon. We'll ice you out. You nigga, you're a trust fund baby for Jay-Z. We'll violate you too. Get out of here, nigga. What the fuck is you? I seen that little fucking bum ass. Oh, my bad. I'm apologizing. Hold on. Let's bring it back. Chat. I'm here to apologize to Jay-Z. Okay? And I mean it sincerely. And Alex Spiro, if you're out here, someone please send him this video. Akademiks sincerely wants to put in an apology.
Excuse me. I apologize. We have a family audience. That was wrong, and I won't do it again.
If you don't know, I've had odds with Rock Nation since the Vic Mensa thing happened. Rock.
I'm telling you, boy, like them boys can't be stopped. You like Rock Nation and Jay-Z, you know, they got folks waving white flags and shit, man. Like, man, I surrender, man. You got it, man. I apologize. Like, oh shit, that shit crazy, boy. Hey, I bet the other media people like, see, that's why we stand out the way. I let y'all have that. Y'all go ahead and talk out y'all little shit, whatever. That's why I'm standing out the way. They like, fuck that. Cause get what? They already know the shit. Well, you probably gonna say, well, some people probably gonna say, nah, they getting paid. All Jay-Z, you know, put money in their pockets, whatever. Another reason why they ain't speaking out, but some other people out there like, hey, no, man, like, now the shit gonna happen. Like, don't fuck with them. Like, you might end up dying, getting raped, some all type shit, like conspiracy shit, whatever. But, that's why they sitting back there watching, keeping quiet.
I didn't say anything.
Nation was feeding complex with a bunch of interviewees, and once the Vic Mensa thing happened, there was a shift in how they tried to purport certain things and try to send people at even my platform. So that's how far the back and forth goes. But I'm here today officially to say I apologize. And the apology is coming from a place of, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm always keeping it 100. It's coming from a place of respect. I'm gonna tell you why it's respect. You know, I think when it comes to media, I think I'm like Floyd. I've watched a lot of rappers and I've watched a lot of personalities. Anybody who have went at act, listen, it may not be today, tomorrow, next week, but trust Your L is coming, and it always happens. I'm undefeated. But you know how you stay undefeated? Shout out to my man Floyd Mayweather. You don't go fight another nigga who's just like you and undefeated too. Okay? And I seen it almost setting up, and I'm like, I'm just here to say, I'm going to duck that fight with Rock Nation. I want no smoke, and I'll just apologize and bow out. I'm going to tell you why. Rock Nation is, they some bad boys. No pun intended.
Bad boys, bad boys.
They use tactics, like I use tactics, and they never forget, and they're petty. And when one assassin sees another one that he feels is just as capable or more, the reason why I don't lose is because I know how to pick my battles, chat. I'm going to keep it a being with you. Meek Mill, I knew I was going to wash that nigga in 90 seconds. We were never going to make it to 12. Even Lil Baby. Lil Baby. Okay? We'll get to that later. You've seen it all. But I'm telling you, I don't know if this is the first time I've done this, but I want to say I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not even walking in the ring. Rock Nation, Jay-Z, I want no smoke. Now, I'm going to give you some context to it. And before some of y'all think somebody reached out, none of that. You know, they would never play those games with me. Nobody. I don't care who it is. But,
Hey man, I know Ack and Meek Mill's been beef for a while. Hey man, y'all might as well go ahead, go in the boxing ring, go and set the match, knock it up with other box, or hell, get Dana White, Betty hell, or Vince McMahon. You're fired. Looking at that shit would be hilarious though. Yeah man, y'all go ahead, set that match, man. Fuck it.
this is an educated thing of mine. Today, what I've never seen ever in my life. And I've realized that Rock Nation is such a conglomerate and a power that shouldn't be fucked with, that I'm going to keep it a being with you. You know what's so funny? Even in me, obviously I've had odds with Rock Nation, me speaking out against them at times. I see mad rappers, they'll hit me up on the low. I'm like, why I look like I'm fighting y'all battles? Hey, I just want to say I'm checking out. I got no issues with these motherfuckers. I'm going to tell you why. Rock Nation is too powerful. You can't defeat them. I'm going to show you a list of things that we've seen that has proved my theory. And again, while the undefeated, insurmountable Big Act never bows down, I will definitely duck a fight if I think it's not in my favor. And this one ain't in my favor, okay? So, why today? And what happened? I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've never in the history of time, and I see a lot of people misinterpreting the statement that they put out. Shit, initially, because we're covering, it's funny, like when we report media, Rock Nation is the only, I feel like I got to talk to my lawyer every time I talk about Rock Nation. Like, they really got everybody shook. I mean, and not necessarily have me shook, but they got damn everybody saying, you want to be in court? So we're like triple checking when it comes to Rock Nation. So when they tweeted and deleted something, we even reported that it was hacked. We're not trying to say it's them, because they might be like, oh, you're slandering. We don't want to be in court with people, right? But now it is actually real. But besides all that, this is why we're realizing we don't want no smoke with Rock Nation. I've never seen this a day in my life. Jay-Z is out here washing Tony Busby. When I mean washing him, this is a $1 billion income generator revenue guy for personal injury litigants. He's treating this nigga like a bum. I've never seen, let me tell you this. Diddy right now is in his jail cell. The best thing that ever happened to Diddy since he got charged is Jay-Z, even though Jay don't fuck with him.
Why would you say those things to me?
Because Jay is about to make, half of the civil cases against Diddy is filed by Tony Busby. Jay is violating this nigga Tony Busby so crazy, and is going to, that you're going to look at all 17 or 18 of the lawsuits he filed against Diddy and say, bro, if you did that to Jay, what you did to Diddy, we ain't believing none of this shit. I've never seen this before. Now, again, I'm continuing to explain why I said I'm good. I don't want no smoke with these things, okay? Tony Busby was behind the scenes sending the ban letters to Rock Nation. Yo, we gonna name you in a lawsuit with Diddy. Give us this, give us that. Jay put out that statement. We ain't giving you shit, nigga. And Jay sued him anonymously. Yo, what's up? Let's get it. It's up. What's popping? The whole time I'm like, yo, Jay is talking too crazy. But since then, I gotta keep it a beam with you. I've never seen such a thing. The lawyer who filed a lawsuit on behalf of a woman who claimed she was 13 when she got gangbanged by Diddy and Jay. That lawyer got more lawsuits against him, more allegations against him, more people turned against him than the nigga he's supposed to be suing. I gotta always give kudos, call a spade, and I always told y'all, no matter, I like to say Jay's a snake, but I say he's a great businessman. The way Jay has handled this case, I don't think.
Like I said earlier, like, it basically like, you trying to come at us knowing you got skeletons in your closet. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I said earlier, they probably all at a meeting group at the table, whatever, saying you. Let's see who we could call up there. You know, give us some information about Tony Budsby. Do he be doing weird shit? You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause like, it basically what it is. I'm finna read the comment section and we finna wrap up the video. Comment down below, tell me what y'all think about it, and if you like the video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you hanging with me, and yeah, I see you next one. We're finna take a look at these comment section real quick. Someone in Rock Nation definitely sent something to At's phone. This you? At did a J. Cole. What the fuck? See you at brunch, gang. Rock Nation is an army and better yet a navy. Yeah, so shit. Like as you see, like no folk just ain't backing down like that. Like they know you got some shit going on too. They gonna throw that shit at you. They gonna reverse the whole shit that you trying to throw at them on your ass. Let's see what somebody else said. In the words of Chris Tucker, why you ain't tell me this man like? Why you ain't tell me this man roll like this?
Lee, why didn't you tell me this man rolls like this? I told you already. No, you didn't.
Bro folded like a napkin at a Chinese restaurant. At wanted absolutely no smoke. Like I said, they're trying to throw some shit on you, especially ain't enough of them to pay somebody billionaire status. Hell, you been around this man. Tell me what the hell he been doing. Shit. Well, alright man, that's a wrap for the video, man. See y'all in the next one. Peace.